tonight. Calling a politician corrupt is like calling Lady Gaga a bit visual, but the president-elect seems to be turning it into an art form. We lay it all out tonight on Fairly Unbalanced.
Hey there, I'm Mike Sauce, and I pay for my student loans with Venmo.
I'm Adam Adrianopoulos. I wanted to be a Leonardo, but I'm really a Donatello.
I'm Dave Colombo. I still use late 80s professional wrestling as my template for how human beings should interact.
And I'm Laura High, and I collect vests.
Today we want to talk about the serious conflicts of interest under a Trump presidency.
Let's start with this. Melania and their son Barron will continue to live in their penthouse on Fifth Avenue.
The Secret Service will be renting a floor of Trump Tower, so the United States government will directly pay rent to Donald Trump.
I can just see it now. Sir, we're still waiting on checks from Eagle Team. We'll be sure to get those to you by the end of the day.
And you just know they're not getting their security deposit back.
POTUS is on the move, hopefully to fix that leaky pipe in the basement.
It has been tradition that when a president takes office, he relinquishes control of his business.
It's called a blind trust, which is when an elected official's assets are given to an independent group to prevent conflicts of interest.
Here's the problem. Donald's idea of a blind trust is giving the company to his children to run in his stead. So it's not a blind trust. He knows who his kids are. Except maybe Tiffany.
He said that even though his family will be visiting him, they wouldn't tell him how the business is doing.
A new meaning to don't ask, don't tell.
So he wants to give his son-in-law top security clearance without holding any position in his cabinet or staff. It's like a permanent take your child to work day.
And if you thought the Trumps were ridiculously rich before, just imagine how rich they'll be by knowing state secrets.
By the end of this, he could be a billionaire.
Trump's daughter Ivanka is going to be one of his children running his company, and she's already had meetings and calls with world leaders and top government officials.
You know what they say, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer.
But keep the children you want to bang the closest.
Trump has been having issues with his golf course in Scotland.
First, he wants to build a seawall to protect from flooding, but environmentalists said that that would greatly impact a species of endangered snails.
You know what I say? Fuck snails. Yeah, that's right. You're just slugs with mobile homes.
Ooh yeah, they are the rednecks of the mollusk family. And I can say that because I'm a mollusk. Best joke I've ever written.
Second, there is a planned wind farm which will be built near the golf course, but Trump doesn't want it because it will obstruct the view.
He had a meeting with Nigel Farage, the leader of the UK Independence Party and basically the leader of the Brexit movement.
And in their discussion, Trump said that the golf course may have come up.
Hey, Scotty, what are you going to do about those wind turbines on my golf course?
Actually, I'm not Scottish, sir.
Whatever, Haggis. Listen to me. Forget the turbines. Just make the wind stop.
It's not really within my power.
If you think these are marginal criticisms open to interpretation, let's talk about Trump's conflict of interest with the Philippines.
This is gonna get heavy, so I gotta do something. The president of the Philippines is Rodrigo Duterte.
Duterte was elected democratically, but blurs the lines with dictatorship, and is what political scientists call an asshole.
Duterte is waging a vicious war on drugs.
He said users were, quote, subhuman beings who deserve to die.
And told his citizens, go ahead and kill them yourself, as getting their parents to do it would be too painful.
He's not heartless. He'll have someone else kill your child.
He also said he was committed to killing 100,000 people and that, quote, the funeral parlors will be packed. I'll supply the dead bodies.
He says that he'll bring the bodies, but he'll just end up bringing brownies, even though Marcia signed up to bring the brownies weeks ago, and then someone will have to run out and get the dead bodies.
As of this October, over 3,000 people have been killed because of Duterte's war on drugs.
According to Duterte, on a phone call, Trump told him that he was handling the drug problem the right way.
Trump has neither confirmed nor denied this claim, just like the claim that he won't release the girl who spins his hair out of straw unless she guesses his real name.
But what we do know is that Trump is a partner in a $150 million building in the Philippines that is currently being built.
Yeah, anybody who's played Monopoly knows you can't hide where your hotels are.
You cannot keep Duterte happy if you criticize his pro-murder policy, and if he's unhappy with Donald Trump, that could be bad for Trump's business.
It really doesn't matter if Trump actually allies with Duterte to help his businesses or not. It is a conflict of interest. And it's not just the Philippines. Trump has business ties in at least 20 different countries.
Like Saudi Arabia. I'm sure that won't come up.
He should be taking this opportunity to prove to all of us that there won't be a conflict of interest, but instead of doing that, he's already proving that there will be.
Having a blind trust. your family not getting security clearance, living in the White House.
Showing your tax returns, not running your company while holding office have been part of the honor system of being elected president.
Yeah, and we can totally rely on his honor.
Just ask Ivana and Marla.
Asshat.
Thank you again for tuning in to Fairly Unbalanced.
Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel because that's how we get paid. What? We're not.
And be on the lookout for new episodes of Fairly Unbalanced.